This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Shout out to Astropro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Speaking of free samples, I am honestly so grateful because, as you know, this is allergy season in Texas. I think Texas is one of the worst places to live if you have allergies. I have this tree in my backyard. It is the cottonwood tree. I'm highly allergic to cottonwood, not only myself, but also Travis is, and I believe our children are. And Astropro has come in handy. It's a nasal spray, and it has made such a difference in my seasonal allergies. I feel like I can breathe, and it really helped relieve my symptoms quickly. Astropro is the first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working within 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take an hour. And if you've had allergies, you know that every minute counts. Astropro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astropro. Go to astroproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astropro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astropro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies.
Yay Networks.
Hey guys, welcome to Weekly Dose of BS. It's Stephanie Holman.
How was your Halloween?
It was actually really good. It was strange.
Why was it strange?
Well, because, you know, it's COVID still happening, and
so you went trick-or-treating?
Yes, okay. Yes. It was actually really cute because trick-or-treating where we went with some friends in their neighborhood, they were very creative. So we had some people putting candy in like little remote control cars and sending the cars to the children and then sending the cars back. It was so cute. And then this other person had like a kiddie slide, you know, those little child slides. And there were a few people that did that, and they put the candy down the slide and the kids got them.
Oh my gosh, someone on our podcast production team did that. They made like it was like a track almost.
Yeah.
Where it went from like their garage to like the end of the driveway. It was very cool.
Yeah, it was super cool. It was so cute.
Very
and then,
cool.
You know, some people just left candy out until, you know, in bags and said, you know, grab one. But it was really cute how people came together and were creative for kids. Cause
I feel like the holidays are going to get better with COVID, right? I hope so.
I think so. I really do. Like Halloween, I was a little nervous about, but it was actually really sweet because I don't know, especially with the old people that just were super creative. Like they didn't want to turn their lights off. Mm-hmm. So they just found creative ways to still participate.
I love that.
For the children. It was so cute.
2 weeks ago, had a moment of weakness because it was cold outside and I was wearing a sweater. And I went on Amazon and ordered a Christmas tree.
Did you?
My Christmas tree has been up for 2 weeks.
I need to get mine up. That's my goal.
I read, Connor was giving me a bunch of crap about it, but Connor's mom sent me an article because he's just a little Scrooge, that putting up your Christmas tree early makes you like 26% happier. And I can confirm that I am 26% happier.
I hate decorating the tree. So, but I do need to get it up. You know what? Actually, I don't hate decorating the tree. I hate making the branches look pretty.
Yes.
That's my least favorite part. It's so boring.
You know what? It does stress me out. And the other day, so whenever I bought the tree, I got all these ornaments, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to put one ornament on the tree for every phone call I make today. And I had at least 40 ornaments up. I was like, this is insane.
You need to stop talking so much on the phone.
I'm telling you.
You need to stop talking so much on the phone. I just got my face.
That is golden coming from you, though.
Hey, you know what? I have not talked that much on the phone today. I have just been watching TV. I went and got my face lasered off, so it's a little burning right now. I cannot tell a lie about that. But I got the same thing I did last time, the Genius Laser. You're supposed to get I think 3 or 4. This was my second. But I swear they work. I saw a before and after picture and I was like, oh, I'm already a little tighter in my face.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so a few months ago, we went and had our skin checked and they gave us our skin's age. Is your skin's age still the same? Because I was, I think, 4 years older. I
was younger. I feel like I feel like it's hanging in there, but I should be like 10 years younger after I do all these.
Good Lord.
Right?
I mean,
if I go back and my skin's not younger, I'll be like, I quit. But I do believe in, I'm a big believer in lasers because it's a great way to tighten your skin and it kind of pushes back, the facelifts and everything else.
That's very true. Have you ever had a bad reaction to a laser?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a bad reaction.
Was that when you turned into Shrek?
Yeah, I think I did too much at one time. Like I did this thing called the trifecta.
It was 3 procedures.
It was 3
in one
procedures in one day. And it was just too much. And now I've kind of learned that my face, I think it's just better to spread them out. I really do. Like if I'm going to get a halo, I probably am not going to get something else the exact same day. I just don't know if that's really good to just beat your face up to the point where you cannot leave your house and go get mail without looking like, unless it's Halloween. Like I would do it like the week before Halloween because that way on Halloween I would just look like a little monster.
You looked absolutely terrible.
It was horrifying.
It was. I think you thought that people were just like, no, you look good. You looked disgusted. It was
the weirdest
horrible thing.
I'm so grateful.
I've ever seen.
I think Travis was out of town. Was he out of town? Because if not, yes,
he was.
He was at Harvard, right? Thank God. I don't know if he could have stayed married to me that week. It was it was heinous. It was so bad. My kids were scared. But these I like because today it's really, really red. It'll be red and a little, maybe tiny bit swollen tomorrow. But then it's fine. It's just your skin feels maybe a little sandpapery. But you can cover that up with makeup.
Okay, so in your professional and unprofessional opinion, what is like one laser that everyone needs to do? Like what's like, if no one's ever done a laser, what is something they need to start with or try that you've found the best results from? Like what's worth the money? Okay,
so it depends on what you're wanting to have done. I'm doing this particular one, the Genius, right now because it doesn't have a lot of downtime and it is all about skin tightening. So right now I'm in a tightening phase where I just want my skin tighter. So this one I really like. It is kind of a little bit like a vampire facial where it just pokes a bunch of holes in your face and that creates damage and then that creates collagen, which,
it pokes holes in your face. The laser pokes holes in your face?
Yeah, the laser has like a bunch of it's pretty much like a skin pin that goes in and just does all these, like needles in your face, like tons of needles. But so which creates damage, which creates collagen.
So what would you say is a good starter laser treatment? Okay,
so my favorite one to do for IPL, if you have brown spots, which they are usually really inexpensive, especially if you do just spot treatment. If I do a spot treatment on my cheeks, it's like $100 is what my girl charges me. And it really brings up like any pigmentation you have. And it also, so for me, after my second child, I have pigmentation on my cheeks and I can do an IPL. And usually I'll just go in and do spot treatments because I really don't have a lot of discoloration on my face, but I do my cheeks and it again doesn't go away. It comes back, so you have to continue doing it. And then if you go to a good dermatologist, they can also give you creams and stuff to help with that.
Interesting.
I kind of tend to go the laser treatment, and I know it's expensive, and I know people are like, money doesn't grow on trees, Stephanie. I totally understand that. But I'm just telling you what I do. And then there's another one that I do for cellulite. And let me look up the name of it.
You know what I really want to do? And I've actually already paid for this. I need to just go do it. I keep putting it off because I keep going places. M-Sculpt. M-Sculpt. It's that electro muscle stimulation.
I've done that before. Here's the deal, Trey. Like everything else, it works for like a hot second. And then
I am fine with that. I feel like if I'm like, ooh, yes.
But I mean, you could just do abs every day.
No, I cannot.
Here's the deal. You can, if you do something like that 3 times, yes. Will you get results? Yes. But the moment with your muscles that you don't use them, it's going to go back. So if you have something big, like you're getting married and you want, a tighter booty or abs, do it. But if I'm just going to be honest with the people, because I've done it before, But if you want something long term, no, it is not like cellulite. Your abs do not stay there. I'm not going to lie to you. Just like everything else that I'm telling you that I do.
I just
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna lie
if
to
I
you.
see the results, I will not eat Chick-fil-A and mess it up.
That's a
because
lie.
it's my hard-earned money.
That is
I know.
such a lie.
You're right. I will eat
That
Chick-fil-A.
is such a lie.
Have you
It
done
is
cool sculpting?
crazy. No, I've not done cool sculpting, and I will tell you why.
Oh.
Because
You are an expert.
I really am. I really am. I have way too much free time on my hands. Okay. And some people will say I have great results with cool sculpting. God bless you if you do, because I have heard mixed reviews, and I've never done cool sculpting because I hear that it can create like bumps and irregularities where the fat's taken away, and then.
Oh, I have heard this.
And I've seen that with liposuction, even like with people who've done like a liposuction in their legs or their abs. Like sometimes you just have, I don't know I think that's really hard to get rid of if you have a issue. Mm-hmm. I would rather just walk a little more, to be completely honest. Now, I think cellulite is really, really hard to get rid of. So that is something that, that I will go to. The Vela shape. Yes.
And that is your whole body?
I mean, I do. You can do your front of legs, your back of legs. The Viora. The Viora is the one that I go to, and I go to a place. I go to a girl named Alexis. She's fabulous, and her place is called Whaleskin Med Spa. Is where I go.
And you see who? Alexis,
and I get the Viora, and I'm telling you, people, she will change your life with that, because she really gets in there. And I've had it done at other places where their technicians aren't very. I like technicians that just get in there and just do whatever they need to do to get that cellulite looking better. And she does. And I like the same people. I like it on my face. Like today, the lady I went to at McGinnis Dermatology, which is amazing, especially if you want something for your face. They're insanely talented. But she was like, do you want me to go lighter? I'm like, no, I want you to get in there and beat the crap out of my face. So that way it looks good. Like I would rather sit here and be a little uncomfortable and look good than pay money and feel good, and not be comfortable and not get better, the results that you want to get. That's my opinion. Halo's great too. I've gotten that done at McGinnis Dermatology. It's amazing. This thing I'm getting done right now is also fantastic. And if you have cellulite and you're like, you know what, I really want to get rid of some cellulite, make myself look better in a swimsuit, it's a great time to do it, because you can do it through the winter and then your body's ready for the summer. And Whaleskin Med Spa, she's fantastic. So those are my two places I go to, Whaleskin Med Spa and McGinnis Dermatology.
My mom, whenever I was in high school, we would do like some sort of like, I don't know what it was. Something where like the parents would come to school at night and like a show and tell type situation. And she never wanted to go. And she would always get a chemical peel right before. So she looked like like a lizard, literally like shedding like a lizard.
Lord. And you're like,
where
nope.
I would beg her not to go. And she's like, okay.
No.
And sure enough, she got out of it every year.
Are you going to do this ab thing?
But what?
Are you going to do this ab treatment?
Well, I've already paid for it, so I might as well.
Oh, okay. Well, you may like it. I've done it before. I only did one treatment, so I probably should not be the person that tells you what to do. But
well, okay. So we used to do that workout 90-20, where it was kind of the same thing, but on a much lower scale.
But as a much more reasonable cost.
Yes.
And B, you're doing it every week, so you're maintaining your results.
Correct. Yes.
What you're going to do, you'll pay for 3 sessions. I know, right?
Yes.
3 sessions. I know how this works, because I literally research everything. Everything. If you want to know something, just message me. I'll tell you how it
Stephanie,
is. If you want me to find you a doctor, just message me. I will do research for 5 days, and I'll tell you the best person to go to. But I've done research, and you go 3 times, which is fantastic, and it does. You're sore as heck, I'll give you that. But it just makes scientific sense that once your treatments are over and you're not
if you don't maintain
working,
the result,
if you're not like really maintaining, if you're not like, you know what, I'm going to eat clean, I'm going to work out, and I'm going to do crunches, and I'm going to keep these muscles going, then you've kind of wasted your money, unless you're getting married or going on a trip or doing something big.
Yes.
That's my opinion.
You know what, though? I think my workouts have been working, because I received, in my eyes, the highest honor over the weekend. Someone sent me a screenshot of a Bumble account. Someone is using my photos to catfish someone else.
No.
They're saying that I'm straight. One of our podcast listeners sent me this, and I was just over the moon.
Trey,
I was like, out of all people,
Trey, I thought you were going to say Cruz thought that you were skinny or something. I was like, oh,
no, not that.
That is so nice.
I know. I was like, this.
And then they want to meet you, and you show up, and they're like, he is not straight.
Well, no, someone's using my photos in like Wisconsin or something.
That's actually really romantic.
I think so too.
Oh my gosh, this poor girl. You're going to be on that like catfish show on MTV if it's still around, where she wants to meet you. She's found the love of her life. You sweet talked her through your fake catfished account. Yep. And then
she meets me and I'm gay.
She meets you and
then finds whoever she's been talking to.
Yep. And you're gay. And she is so sad.
That's what I want to be known for.
Yep. So yes, but that is my thing. So there you go, people. There you go, people.
So you're saying the best solution is just to work out.
Work out. And here's the deal. If you work out, you can also meet a person. I really do think there are hot people at the gyms usually. Here's the deal.
Couples that work out.
Yes. Meet a boy at a gym. But Trey, that's what I think you should do. Not in the steam room, but actually out there on a treadmill or something. And you can look cute. Here's the deal. If you go to the gym and you're single, and if you're single, I would recommend going to the gym over going to a bar.
Yes.
Because you meet people that aren't just drinking their life away. You meet people that are also like, if you work out, you want somebody that also has a healthy life, wear cute workout clothes. Trey makes fun of me because all I wear is athleisure wear unless I'm really, going out to dinner.
And even then it's like a toss up.
But my athleisure wear is actually real cute. So I walk around and I'm obsessed with Sweaty Betty. I have my Sweaty Betty leggings on. They make my butt look real nice. And I did not do 3 sessions of that little M-Sculpt thing. It looks nice because of my leggings. And they're so cute. I have this one pair that I think we put on our BS page. And they're like orange and blue. They just are such fun colors. So highly recommend. They are so lightweight. I don't like working out especially when I'm doing cardio in leggings that feel heavy.
Like thick.
Yeah, that feel thick and heavy and constricting. And these make your body look good. And they also feel very, very lightweight. So you can move around. You can do whatever you need. And you're going to look super hot. Sweaty Betty's power leggings have expertly placed seams, so you look real good. And squat-tested compression fabric that physically give your booty instant peach emoji status. And I'm telling you, my booty, Trey would even
what a peach
want to tap my ass. I'm telling you, it looks that good. It looks that good. It's quick drying. They have pockets. So for example, if I go walking, I can put my phone in my pocket, count my steps, not have to hold it. And they're high-waisted, which if you've had a baby or if you just don't like your belly hanging out, then I hate wearing low-waisted pants. I love high-waisted. It makes you look so good. And you can take their quiz at sweatybetty.com to find your perfect style and choose from a wide variety of strategically cut patterns. Now through November 30th, get 20% off of your entire purchase when you visit sweatybetty.com/weeklydose and enter code weeklydose at checkout. Again, that's sweatybetty.com/weeklydose at checkout. This is the best offer Sweaty Betty has available anywhere because you deserve to look amazing before, during, and after your workout. Get 20% off your entire purchase at sweatybetty.com/weeklydose. Only until November 30th, and it's spelled sweatybetty.com/weeklydose and enter code weeklydose at checkout.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp's 2026 State of Stigma report surveyed 2,000 Americans and revealed that 85% of Americans believe that getting support is wise, yet 74% say that society discourages people from doing so. And I find that very interesting because I feel like for so long, the stigma around therapy has often been that it's so expensive, but that is really where BetterHelp comes into play. BetterHelp has over 30,000 therapists worldwide with the largest online therapy platform and have served over 6 million people globally. And it works with an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 stars for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. BetterHelp's therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the US. BetterHelp does the initial matchmaking work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. All you do is fill out a short questionnaire to help identify your needs and preferences, and their over 12 plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate mean that they typically get it right the first time. But if you aren't happy with your match, you can switch to different therapists at any time from their tailored recommendations. Don't let stigma stand in the way of support. Start therapy with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/weeklydose. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/weeklydose.
Have you started your Christmas shopping?
Yep. I haven't gotten Travis anything, but yeah, I mean, I have the kids a few things. And I've had both children give me their list. I make them literally sit down on their iPads and take screenshots of crap that they want. And I save those screenshots to my phone, and then I go and try to buy as much as I can.
Oh, well, that is...
Also, the partner card's out right now, and
that's true. That
I am a big, you can save 20% off with that. So I do a lot of my shopping with my partner's card, because then you help domestic violence.
That's true. If you live in Dallas, the Family Place Partners card.
Yeah, you help yourself.
And they have a bunch of great retailers. And I don't know, a few years ago, YSL was on that list, and I bought 2 pairs of boots for a great price.
Oh, they have the craziest people on the list. They have, I mean, truly, if you guys have not ever heard of the Partners Card, go to the Family Place's website, The Family Place, and I think it's thefamilyplace.org if I'm not mistaken. And I think it's $75 for a card if I'm not mistaken.
You will make that money back so fast.
You will make that money back. Also, many restaurants in Dallas, you get 10% off, which is crazy. So yes, I go shopping when I have my partner's card. I save 20%. I help domestic violence victims. I feel good about myself. Jesus loves me a little bit more.
Amen.
That's the truth. Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to just say this is...
My nails. We got to get our nails done today.
Oh, we do have to get our nails done today. Okay. So I was talking to someone over the weekend, and Stephanie has this saying that I've heard her say for years, and I was trying to repeat it, but I got it wrong. And I told someone, I was like, Stephanie always tells me, don't let a man milk you until he buys you a cow. And I guess that's not the saying. What's the correct saying?
No, they're not going to buy the cow if they get the milk for free. I'm actually really concerned that you're going around telling people this. People are going to think I'm a nut job.
I've given people all sorts of great advice. Like
somebody's going to want to sleep with Trey, and he'll be like, you cannot milk me until you buy me a cow.
Which is not why I have 2 goats. That's totally unrelated.
It's so ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. Yes. But so Trey and I have been talking. Can I say this?
Yes.
Yeah, because he should listen if he's our friend. But if he doesn't listen, that's another problem. But he is going to be a free man with his roommate moving out. So he has a 2-bedroom apartment, 1 little Trey, and his friend and love interest Connor is also a single guy in a 2-bedroom apartment, which makes no sense to me. I'm sorry. Maybe I was just never wealthy when I was single. However, why wouldn't you just save the money instead of spending it on a bedroom that you will never use? I don't like my friends that much to be like, you can spend the night with me and have an extra room. I just say, if you want to spend the night with me, you can crawl into this bed. That's what I did when I was single. I either had a roommate or I had a 1-bedroom apartment that was small and just I could sleep in.
Yeah. See, this totally shocked me that you were all for this. I thought you would be so against it because he can't milk me until he buys me a cow.
No. First of all, I think that I maybe this is me being stupid. I think guys may be a little different. And Connor is that person who is scared to be in a relationship with you because he doesn't want to lose your friendship. However, if you live together, I think it could work out for you, ding dongs, because then he would see how it was to be with you and to live with you, and that, unless you're a disgusting human to live with, you could really...
I have a housekeeper.
Oh, well, then you'll be fine. But don't tell him you have a housekeeper. Make him think that you stayed home all day.
Oh, he knows that. We both have housekeepers.
Well,
we share a housekeeper.
Pretend like you got rid of her. And then, go to Olive Garden or whatever you want to go to, buy pasta, bring it home. Pretend like you made it.
So be very domestic. Be his little housewife is what you're saying.
Yeah, just make him be like, wow, this is the man of my dreams.
Okay, disclaimer to anyone listening to this. If you message him and let him know my plan, I'm going to be so mad at you.
So Trey is going to see if he can...
This is a secret update. Do not share this with him.
Yeah, this is our secret. So Trey is going to see if... we're going to see if Connor would like to move in with Trey. I don't know how this is going to happen. I think it needs to be his decision. Well, so maybe if you're listening, you can message Connor and be like, oh, hey, I think it's really stupid that you have a 2-bedroom apartment. Maybe you should move in with Trey. I heard on the podcast.
No. He has to think it's not influenced at all.
Okay, whatever.
But, I mean, I was very shocked with your stance on that. I thought you were going to be like, absolutely not.
No,
but,
I mean,
but it
I
does
think-
make sense, like financially. Like we have two-bedroom homes.
Well,
we each pay for a
first of all, which
housekeeper. We
is
each pay a lot of
so
utilities.
stupid. If he does not move in with you, you need to get a 1-bedroom because it honestly drives me crazy to think of the money that you could be saving if you just had 1 bedroom and not 2. How many times do you really have people spend the night with you?
Oh, I hate people spending the night.
Exactly. So why give them the opportunity?
Well, it'll be like my office or our new podcast studio or something.
Okay, well, if you want that, that's fine. If it's like, if it has something to do with me, go for it. But if not, I do think you guys should live together. I do not foresee it being a bad thing.
I don't either.
Also, it would kind of make him single because that would be awkward to bring somebody home.
I know, right?
You really could trap his ass. You really could.
I don't know. We'll see.
You really
I
could.
have to
Or
really-
like if he's dating somebody you don't like that person, you could like sabotage it by,
absolutely.
doing something like just making that person believe that he's nasty, peeing on his toilet seat before they get home together.
That would be interesting.
Leaving like, manscaping and leaving the hairs in his shower. Just to let the guy think he's just a disgusting person to be with. Yes.
Ugh. I am very excited for something. Not this weekend. It's going to happen next weekend. But
Ooh, yes.
at Mr. we do a Saturday drag brunch now.
Yes, I'm going to be there, and I'm bringing a fellow guest.
I am so excited.
And he's a little fellow guest.
Explain
too.
this.
So I have a really good friend who I'm not going to say her name because I hate when people say people's, I don't know if she would be mad at me, and I like her, so I don't want her to get mad at me. But she has a son, and she's like, her and her husband are so supportive of their child. They have been since he was little. And I mean, he's young. He's like 9, 10. And he, he is like,
he's friends with Cruz.
He's friends with Cruz. He's very like much into theater, and he loves, like right now he's into makeup and, drag, and he loves RuPaul's Drag Race, and instead of his mom, which I think some boy moms would be like, oh, don't do that. I would rather you play sports or whatever. People are like that. She is so supportive, and she is like, if he wants to do makeup, he's going to be the best makeup artist in the world. So she like just really supports his dreams. He loves RuPaul's Drag Race, and I was like, oh my gosh, Trey has drag brunch. So he was dying to go. His mom is all about it. She's like, okay, we want to go. I want to just support him and everything that he loves. So they're going to go with me. It's going to be so cute. So if you are there and you see this beautiful little boy, just please be nice and make him feel like the star that he is, because I love the family. There's something really special about parents who love and accept their children for who they are, because I think a lot of people don't do that with their kids. If their kids aren't sporty, they try to force them into sports. If their kids aren't whatever they want them to be, they try to force them into this little box that they don't fit, and that's not fair.
I was telling my dad about this, and he said, so me and all my brothers are gay, and he said, my one regret is not sticking up for you boys more when you were growing up. He's like, I knew and I didn't say anything, and I wish I would have. So I love that they're supporting this and doing this with him, and I think it's really cool.
Oh yeah, and the husband was like a college football player, and it's just like
total man's man.
Such like the biggest man's man you've ever seen in your life, and they're a beautiful couple. And Travis and I always talk about how much we love that they just love, like they're their kids for who they are, and everybody should do that. But I think it is rare. There are so many people, even now in this world, who really just don't accept their children or their partner or whoever for who they are, and they want to change them and make them different and make them fit this little worldly bubble. And I like that society is changing though, and it's actually kind of cool to stand out, even with our artists like Lady Gaga. She wore freaking meat. She could have got eaten by a coyote during that meat dress. But I like the fact that she is who she is. She's, wears whatever she wants. Now she's very much subdued. But I like people that just
individuals
toot their own horn, and you either jump in that car or they don't care. It's cool.
Amen. On another note, I made a mistake a few days ago. So for some reason, this was like a quarantine idea, that I decided I wanted a tattoo sleeve.
Yeah, and it's not coming off?
Because I think it'd make me hotter. So before I fully commit, I ordered one on Amazon, just like a temporary one that you put on with a sponge, and it will not come off. Well, it's like halfway come
Wait,
off.
do you have okay, I guarantee you this is what you're doing wrong. Do you have like a body scrub?
Yes.
Oh, well, God bless. I did not
I
think you were going
know.
to say that. I really did not. I see you've scrubbed it.
Well, so
Do you have a dry brush?
Yes. I've tried literally everything under the sun. This tattoo came from China and had no instructions, and I'm not really sure what it was made out of. And that sucker is stuck on, and I'm going to Cabo tomorrow, and it is halfway on there, and I don't know how it's going to come off.
You Googled.
Yes, I have tried everything. Baby oil, hand sanitizer, all sorts of different oils, all sorts of different scrubs, all sorts of different brushes. Like, I have spent like $75 buying supplies to get this tattoo off, this $12 tattoo.
Okay, so people, if you know how to get this off, have you soaked in the bathtub?
Yep.
In a hot bath?
Yep. And then like halfway worked.
Okay, no, but let me tell you this. Soak in a hot bath. Till your skin is a little wrinkled and, it's heat. And then take your dry brush, your dry body brush, and then take the dry body brush to your arm. It should come off.
Oh no! I think I might have gotten my wish.
Because here's the deal: whenever I have a spray tan, and when a spray tan's starting to fade, and then it's like white in certain areas, and then you have like little tan speckles, and it looks really uneven and crazy.
Yes,
that's how I get my spray tan off.
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
So try it; it will work. You will love it.
So.
And then your brush won't be dry anymore, which kind of defeats the purpose. Whatever. But your stuff's off.
Amen.
I have a dry brush literally just to get crap off me. Oh, and then I have one that I use at night, which also is very good for you.
Oh my! You are full of skincare tips today.
I know.
Loved it.
Who knew? Well, thank you guys so much for listening and supporting. Also, a big congratulations to the Redmond family because they are adding a new baby to their family. I know the sex. I'm not telling you guys. I know everything. I'm not telling you guys. That is her thing to tell. Please stop asking me because I think that it is like such a joy whenever you get to announce everything. So that is her thing to tell, but we are super happy for her, and hopefully we will have her back soon. But right now she is just taking care of her family and herself, and we totally support that.
Yep.
Well, we love you guys. Thank you again. You can follow me at Steph Holman on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at Trey_Stewart, and you can follow our podcast at BS the Podcast.
Bye.